Trunks, and you're listening to Chibi No Podcast.
Protect the moon! Oh my god!
Wait, explosion, murder, gun! Dynamite! Strong! I'm stronger!
And what is up, peeps? It is time for another episode of Chibi No Podcast. You got me, the Smash fan.
No, it's your tech guy.
Japorean here.
And Shark King.
And Shark King, we have no Mr. He is he's somewhere. I don't know where he is.
Where is he?
He's dead to us.
Somewhere.
He's somewhere.
You're your biggest keeper.
Somebody somewhere at one point or another. I just don't know where that somewhere is.
You be your brother's keeper.
Anyway. This is the first time listening to you in the podcast. We're just a bunch of friends talking about everything and anything that is nerdy. So
All at once.
yeah, shut up.
Hey, it's a good movie.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said shut up.
Everything.
We're also not Asian.
You don't have to be Asian to watch a movie.
Arabasta.
Oh, so you say we don't want to bring that up, but now you're saying it.
Well, it doesn't mean we need to add context.
Yeah, of course you do.
No, we don't.
That's the whole thing.
No, we really don't.
You just
Whatever.
wink at the audience.
Just wink Arabasta.
Ref.
You mean love?
Are we talking about that or can we skip it?
Are we being rough?
It's love. That's the English
I
translation.
don't think we should talk about it.
Oh my gosh. I'll just give you something.
It was a funny story.
Not even that.
It was a funny story.
If you've ever read the One Piece manga, the original, like the first volume, you'll see that for whatever reason, they translated Zoro's name to Zolo.
Sorry, because I know context.
So the reason why, and Paul knows this because he married a Japanese girl, and he studied Japanese and was with Japanese people all around the
I'm
world.
complimenting him so much. He's gonna like.
Even though
this.
he wanted to be with a Korean, supposedly. But anyway,
I'm the fool if you're in there. All right.
but
continue.
anyway, so they don't have the consonant L.
That is true.
I'm not going for your confirmation. I'm just telling you what it's true. So anyway, so like names like Alabasta, yeah, that is spelled in English.
I'll
But
just tell the story.
okay, you go tell it.
What's our friends' names in the podcast that they would know, the viewers?
Boricua Senpai.
Yeah, Boricua Senpai. I was at the gym with him the other day, and he just barely got to the Alabasta arc in One Piece, and he was really enjoying it. But we were talking back and forth, and I said, "Oh, Arabasta," and he's like, "Wait, I've heard both names. It's Arabasta or Alabasta." I'm like, "That's a good question. Let's ask Google." And Google literally says this. It literally says the official name is Alabasta. But while it's named Alabasta in Japanese, Japanese people, and then he just starts getting red before I finish the sentence because he knew where this is going, and that they primarily can't say else, so it's referred to Japanese as Arabasta, and he just started laughing because he immediately we was just reminiscing on the joke with Dave Chappelle and the hero rah rah, and it was so great. So he started going through a Dave Chappelle like rant, and so now I just realized like I always thought the Japanese dub was Arabasta, but that's actually not technically correct even from the source material. It's because they can't say Alabasta.
And that's when like I told him like, wait,
David
Miles,
was
didn't
listening to
you?
the story what I told him earlier?
And I told him, Miles, didn't you see why they call Krillin Kuririn? Because they can't say
Yes.
Krillin.
You're right.
Kuririn. He
Kuririn.
just busted up laughing.
I was losing my shit. Yeah, we just got before we just got recording. We went out to eat, and David was cracking me up by saying names like that, and I never connected the dots.
It's okay.
No, you do.
Now you do. The more you know.
The more
Voodoo.
you know.
Rough.
Rough.
It's love. Love. That's the English translation.
Love it.
Anyway, we got a lot of stuff
You
to
kill a
talk about.
mosquito there? You kill a mosquito there?
I think he killed it.
No, it's still going around. It's still speaking. Gosh, that mosquito just won't stop. Anyway.
The freak, dude.
Smack it. All right, continue. What you got?
So anyway, we have a few things to talk about.
Speak a bit.
Not too much. Not too much because we can't be
What do you
here
mean?
for like
You gave
another...
us like 20 things to talk about.
No, I give you like 5. Anyway, this is not in here, but I'll let
no, he's right.
Harry
He's
Potter?
correct. He's correct.
yeah, what?
Harry Potter?
I
talked about the
scrolled
trailer?
up too far. He's correct.
Oh, you're talking about the trailer?
Oh, we talked about last
Yeah, we
week,
talked about the
Never mind.
trailer.
All right.
Anyway, this wasn't on our list, but because I had forgotten about it, like
Sure
to put
you
it in
forgot.
here. But Halo campaign evolved. I have to make sure I'm saying it right. Campaign evolved
ODST.
was leaked or announced.
I think it was like a data mine leak.
Silently. That is going to come out in July 23rd.
That's what I'm hearing.
Is that what you heard, right, Shark King?
Yeah, I didn't have the exact date, but it was supposed to be sometime in July this summer.
And that's early access, and then we're hearing that the week after should be the official release. So
yes,
the thing I'm not sure, I mean, with how Microsoft does stuff, is it going to be one of those things where the early access, like, can anybody pay for it, or is it going to be like walled with the Ultimate Game Pass or something? I don't know. Because I definitely want to buy it, but I don't want to have like some Game Pass Ultimate to play it early. So that's the problem. Is like it showed like a data mine with the leak, but we don't really have much other details than that. But
that's also true.
What do you guys think they'll
Would there
do?
be a possibility like it could be just a certain amount of people that can just get into the early access? Is that something that
No, because I mean Microsoft does early access like this, but I mean, as far as I'm aware of like how they've done in the past, don't they just charge like a premium for early access, like a $10 or $20 surcharge for early access?
Damn.
I believe so.
Does that sound right, Shark King?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They do that all the time with they've done that with their exclusive games, especially with like Forza.
Oh
and,
yeah.
I want to say even I could be wrong, but I won't say it just because I don't want to be. For sure, they do it with Forza.
Yeah, I've seen that with like the gold and platinum whatever packages they done with Forza or something like that. But
yeah,
I mean the game's supposed to be like, from the rumors I hear, $40 or something like that, right?
I hope so. That way, Japorean might be buying it.
Are you gonna play it on PlayStation?
$40?
That's so disrespectful.
I mean,
Just kidding. Grab it.
$40?
if it's, I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I kind of have a feeling like with how Microsoft's been lately, I'm gonna say $49.99. What do you guys think?
60,
I better be 40.
$60.
I don't, because they're still
It's just
using
a campaign.
Yeah, they're using Infinite also. They're using a lot of
the assets.
Yeah, assets from Infinite. They're not going away from Unreal Engine.
So no remastering.
No, it is. I mean, it's UE5, but they just converted some of the assets from Infinite.
Yeah, so I know that. Yeah, so
Dude.
again, that's why I don't think it's like it's not from literally from the ground up. Everything is redone. No. That's not how this is.
And we don't know how much AI was implemented.
Yeah, we
into
also
it.
don't know that either.
So with that being said, I think it should be cheaper since it's already.
Yeah, well, it's Microsoft,
And it's campaign only, and they're trying to, I don't know, they might try and get over the plate. I don't know. I'm just wondering if they might add more money to get the PlayStation market. I don't know.
we'll see. But excited. We'll play it all day one.
Well, and Shark King, that's great for him because he's going to be off and he'll have plenty of time to play it.
I mean, it's campaign, so I'll only play it like once. I'll play it with one of the. I mean, I don't know if is it going to have split screen?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I'd hope so.
I know it's going to have
just
four
one player.
player co-op. I don't know if it's going to be split screen.
Oh yeah, they could pull like a Halo 5 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I hope they don't do that. I hope they do split screen.
The only,
But I mean, it's been what, 2 Halos since we've had split screen?
Infinite had it, didn't it?
no.
No, Infinite and 5 did not have split screen.
Oh, okay. I thought it did for
There was
whatever
an
reason.
issue where I thought it didn't have co-op either right at launch. That took a while.
Yeah, that's true. I don't.
The only thing is, like, I think it'd be a good idea to do that, but like looking at the graphics, I'm not sure how they're going to handle that. I mean, I want it.
That's true.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm sure the Series S won't be able to do split screen, but I don't know.
The less we talk about the S, the better.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of AI, what are you doing with my foot pedal?
Just playing with it. It's the other leg.
You get the point.
Anyway, with AI, so Wit Studio
One Piece?
they were using generative AI in an opening sequence for an anime called Ascendance of a Bookworm Part 3.
I heard of that anime.
I saw it. I think I saw now they had to, I don't think it has it here. Maybe I can find the
That's okay.
actual picture. Oh, here it is. But anyway, so they were showing some stuff on Reddit on the background. I think there's at least 3 or 4 backgrounds that they use that you can tell that, yeah, that does look AI. Like it's smudged. Yeah, and the colors look very like washed out. Like it doesn't look very bright. And if you watch the actual opening, it doesn't seem that well. Like it seems like everything is less bright, less shiny, less.
This is
an
Wit
actual
Studio?
anime. This is Wit Studio.
Wit.
So,
Wow.
first of all, they disclosed this. So they, of course.
No, they got caught.
They got caught after there were remarks about this from the first episode. Then they made a remark saying, "Oh, sorry, we're now gonna redo those parts with actual people
Well, they
doing the art.
I mean, it's already out. Maybe like if it were to release on Blu-ray, they might make some corrections. I'm hoping.
They said that they're going to correct it by episode 2.
Because
that's what they said.
Usually when they release anime, it can be kind of rough until they release a Blu-ray, and they do some additional work on that.
How many episodes is this series?
I'm guessing.
I think it's going to be 12 or 13. Yeah.
See, that's kind of where I kind of a little worry. Like, okay, like what's the other series besides One Piece that was doing AI in the background?
Well, Wit Studio has done it before. They did it with it was an experimental work called Inu to Shonen.
Shonen. The reason why I bring that up is like with One Piece being like weekly, I get like they're doing like stuff with like the water and stuff and whatever, it looked fine. But something like this, it's like 12 or 13 episodes. Like that's a little weird, isn't it?
But it's only on the opening, right?
Right. That's currently that they've looked at it so far that they got caught.
Because they got caught there, it could be in other episodes maybe.
Well, here's the thing. I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, like, where are they? We've talked about where AI could be used,
right?
But it doesn't feel like that's where they're doing. They're just like, just have AI do this, and then they're just like, all right, that's fine. Because it doesn't look like they checked it. Because it doesn't look. You saw the picture. It looks like it was sloppy.
Yeah.
So it's like they obviously didn't just check it. They're just like, okay, you got it, good, and called it a day. So again, they're not using it at least. Wit Studio, which again, Wit Studio has been always like praised for how well they do their animation. But the fact that Wit Studio, even them, weren't double checking these AI generated backgrounds, like that's concerning.
Well,
that's a major company.
That also depends. If a studio gets big, usually when they get big, that means they want more animators requests from other shows. So they have to split a lot of people to do their work. I can see the reasoning why they may have to do that. I don't think it's right. But usually when a company gets big, they get more requests and they actually end up passing on some of the anime. Now that I think about it, there's a new anime that is passing. Dan. It's going to change studios.
Yeah, it's changing studios.
Are you serious?
Yep, season 3.
Who are they changing to?
I don't remember the name of the studio. But that
their animation's been great.
I'm trying to remember that they make movies under this brand.
Remember what it starts with?
It also did Scott Pilgrim versus the World anime.
Oh, shit.
Osaru.
No, that's not them. It's
okay. So
it's the same company.
Okay. So
yeah, they have more work, so they have to split the work.
But the question I have with the Wit Studio thing is, this was in the opening. Is part of the background in like fast motion, or was it a still?
They're just a still.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's kind of failure on the company.
Science Saru. That's the one.
Her? Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty known for most of their movies. But yes, so it's gonna change studios. So
jeez.
Yeah, and that's the thing about having like the problem about growing big. People want to more of your work, and you have to split the costs.
Well, and that's again, and that's where. But that's why, like, but even if they were to do that, let's just say, you have key animators, right? That they do the work, and then there's a supervisor, right, that looks at it. They'll give it maybe some notes, and then go back and be okay, do these changes, or they did a small change here. It doesn't look like the AI one. Again, they just thought maybe, it's a background, no one's going to notice. They just did it. They had no one review that. That's my concern. It's like if they had generated that and they had someone review, be like, no, that's bad. Let me fix it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I still have some issues with that, but that's not what they're doing.
It also depends if they were on a tight deadline as well. If they have to do it, they wouldn't be able to check.
True, but this is like one of the number one studios.
Well, I can say the same thing about the studio Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Were they caught with AI?
No, but their animation on season 2 was not fully complete.
Yeah, when it aired, it was not. You could tell it was not.
It was fire.
Patch it now?
Yeah, if you buy
the Blu-ray, yes.
If you
but not on Crunchyroll or something, right?
I don't know if the Crunchyroll updates
sometimes they update to the Blu-ray, but not always.
I didn't watch during the weekly releases.
Yeah,
I still haven't finished season 2, but the point I'm making is I didn't watch until maybe 6 months after it was starting to air. And it looked great to me. So unless I'm missing something, maybe I watched it updated then.
Maybe,
possibly,
because people when it first came out, people were like, this is amazing. Even though it looked unfinished, it maybe looked intentional, like it wasn't finished.
Wasn't like
no, I did not like it. The colors, the shading, everything. There was not. It was just like bland colors. I didn't like it.
People love season 2.
No, I meant like the animation in season 1 was amazing.
Yeah.
I can't say I didn't see the animation for season 2 like what you guys are talking about, but now I'm curious to see.
Yeah, an animator. Oh man, I've seen some interviews from people that do anime, like the key animators, and they are pretty booked they go from project to project and they get paid almost nothing.
Yeah.
And again, that's a whole other issue we've talked about before. That's just
But yeah,
ridiculous.
so I wonder if they use AI to compensate the lack of workforce. I'm guessing, but I again, I don't know. Hopefully, it gets fixed when they release the Blu-ray, and I don't know.
Anyway, this one I just wanted to touch on really quickly because I laughed out loud when I read this.
Rough.
So this Marvel TV head Brad Winderbaum has said he'd love to make more She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Called it one of our best performing shows.
Where do you look up the statistics?
Despite their series' mixed reviews and reportedly enormous budget.
Okay.
Well,
I
wasn't She-Hulk one of the highest rated
Nope.
shows?
nope.
No.
Nope.
No, it wasn't. That being said, I think it wasn't one of their best shows, but I don't think it was as bad as it.
Yeah, I don't think it was bad.
I think it's just they're going out of like they are. That's such a huge choice to say that was their best. If you compare that to like especially WandaVision. Like I loved WandaVision. WandaVision was super cool to watch.
WandaVision was
Yeah,
awesome.
really like
Hawkeye,
Hawkeye's my favorite.
I think Loki's probably.
Yeah, Loki was great.
Loki was phenomenal. Season 2 is a little bit complicated, but I really am bummed that they haven't brought back Moon Knight. But
Yeah, I don't think it's getting a.
I don't know if that's ever going to come back. But that was pretty.
Yeah.
liked
I
it a
wanted
lot.
a season 2 of Hawkeye as well, but they're having issues with what's the name of him? Chris Brenner.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner, thank you. There were some issues with him, wasn't there? With like they wanted to pay him like half or something of the original first season, which is weird. But you know, that was my favorite out of all the shows was Hawkeye. But you know what I'd really like is a Kate Bishop one with what's her name?
Kamala Khan?
No, what's her name? The sister of
Lena?
Yelena.
yeah, Elena. That I would like a kind of a show just those two. I wouldn't mind. Their chemistry is incredible.
That is true.
What do you think, Shark King, of those two?
I like them together. Like I said, I really like them in Hawkeye. I think it's one of those things where that's part of the phases where Marvel I felt like was mislabeling their stuff, where it was Hawkeye, but it was really more of like
Kate Bishop.
Hawkeye was kind of it was more of a Kate Bishop show than a Hawkeye show.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you'd have to tell me how it works in the comic books, but doesn't she eventually take over or something in the future?
She becomes Hawkeye, I believe. Right?
She becomes a Hawkeye. Yeah.
Hey, Hawkeye, yeah.
Hawkeye.
She takes the title.
So if you look at the name Hawkeye, is it talking about the Hawkeye, or just like is it just kind of just the name of just Hawkeye and like anything related to Hawkeye characters? Is
The
that what they're
impression
doing?
was trying to pass
I don't know.
the next torch, but I think Marvel made a stop on that because they were making a lot of shows that didn't make sense without context. That was around the time that they're releasing shows to get more people to go to Disney Plus.
Oh well, what's the other one too? The Miss Marvel. When they showed, it was okay. When I look back, it was okay now. But I mean, she's one of my favorite actually Marvel characters per se. But regardless of that, when they added that little X-Men jingle, yeah, were they ever going to add like a TV show of X-Men? Do we know?
Not a TV show.
No.
It's only going to be a movie.
It's and they're going. The next Marvel saga is the Mutant Saga, so it's going to be focused on the mutants.
Nice. Okay. So I want Henry Cavill to come for Wolverine.
You were just
Calverine. Yeah.
Calverine. The legends are true.
But yeah, going back to She-Hulk, I think I also heard that the actress she had some issues.
I heard
with
she got
Marvel.
fired.
I mean, that's what I heard too, because
Miss
I guess
Marvel?
No, the She-Hulk.
Oh.
Because I heard she originally was supposed to be in Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. She was supposed to make a cameo, but something happened and they cut her out.
I think some political views on issues, or maybe it was Jimmy Kimmel. She was supporting Jimmy, like she was complaining to Disney why they have to kick him out. Jimmy Kimmel's in ABC. ABC is owned by Disney.
I don't know.
Yeah,
she
something
did
like
a
that.
lot of political like crap too that kind of ruined the show's thing for audiences too
so-
at the time. But it's whatever.
Because of that, I guess she was against Disney for a bit. I don't know. Maybe they figured things out. But that's what last time I heard.
There's still like possible, like they've been saying she possibly still might be in Doomsday or in Secret Wars. I don't know. They might recast her. I've heard that's an option too.
I would like to see her. I like the character, the She-Hulk overall. I didn't like the last episode, but I think there's an opportunity there to have.
There were some episodes that were funny.
You're like, let me think about it.
Well, like, okay, so like for example, I did like aside from sleeping with Daredevil, I did like the Daredevil episode.
Wait, she sleeps with Daredevil?
Yeah, she
yeah.
sleeps with him.
A couple times.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a couple times. But like the episode, like I guess because you haven't seen it, one of there's like this designer who does the costumes for superheroes. Like he makes it like
In the
flame
lore?
retardant in the Lord.
Oh.
So there's this guy, I forget his name. It's called Leapfrog or Green Frog or something. This self-proclaimed vigilante. He goes and he gets injured because his boots that was supposed to have fuel and make him fly weren't working well, and he got injured. So he wants to sue the designer, and the designer calls in his lawyer, who is Matt Murdock.
Okay.
And Matt Murdock basically just destroys whatever her name is, She-Hulk's case, and then ends up working with her and then sleeps with her, and then just kind of ends.
Okay.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, there was like interesting stuff to explore in there. Like I said, I really wish they didn't have the last episode. The last episode got kind of confusing. It kind of makes sense because she also like breaks like the terror wall and all that.
But that was worse.
But this, I was. Okay, are you gonna watch it?
Hell
Heck no.
Okay. I'll tell you this much. So at the very end, you see Hulk, and Hulk says, "Oh, I came back from Sakaar, and guess what? This is my son." So they introduce the Hulk's son on the TV show, and he looks ugly.
Really? That bad?
Yeah,
He looks bad.
he had a weird haircut.
Hulk's son?
Yeah, just
Scar. His name is Scar. I think it's Skaar. Is it 2 A's?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
Okay. And that was in the TV show they showed it?
Yep. He looks
the
stupid.
very last episode, and has never even got dressed yet.
What the fuck is that? Is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I'm
But
out.
that's not even the worst part of that episode. So basically,
kind of breaks
do
everything.
you remember Abomination from the Incredible Hulk?
I saw the Abomination right there.
Okay, so he's in She-Hulk, and he's supposed to be like this reformed guy, but then there is some weird stuff that happens, and Abomination, I mean, he transformed, but he can transform back, and he's like more, what's the word? He's a rehabilitated citizen.
Okay.
But he ends up using this like this program that he has in the place where he's living, and I guess some people that are against She-Hulk get there and they get some of the Hulk serum, and then the Hulk comes out and says, "We're gonna start fighting," and then she stops and she's like, "Did you guys want this fight?" And she literally like goes through the Disney Plus menu.
UI screen.
Yeah, and she gets to the writers of She-Hulk, and then she tries and find Kevin Feige, and when she finds Feige, it's actually a computer or a robot thing.
What the heck? Okay.
It is so weird.
It's trippy.
And then at the end, she's like, "Let's just rewrite the ending. Let's just say we're at my house having a barbecue. Oh, and Matt Murdock's there,
With his son.
and then Hulk comes with the son.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
that's how it ends.
Okay. Fair enough.
And she sleeps with a lot of people, and I guess it's bad to slut shame her.
And she does She-Hulk too.
Yeah.
But hey, since we're talking about the Daredevil in here, we haven't talked about Daredevil.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
Season
4 episodes so far.
2,
Yep.
episode 4. 4 episodes, yes.
Yep. We have 4 episodes. Have you been seeing it, Shark King?
I'm waiting to binge it.
Okay.
So
Okay, I won't spoil much about what do you what.
And it doesn't. I'm okay with you being spoiled. I mean, I feel like the Disney Plus shows don't ever like stray from. They usually follow a storyline I'm familiar with, so it's fine.
Maybe be vague.
I don't know about this.
You have it. Are you caught up?
I'm not watching.
Okay.
I just don't have a lot of time for TV
So,
shows right now. So.
I will just say without spoiling, I really enjoyed this show. They did such a good job. It's a big comparison than season 1.
I've heard it's good.
Yes. Like every single episode has been pretty good. I've been hooked, especially the last episode has been
Episode
like,
4, yeah.
what I was not expecting all of this. So people that haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's not the same as season 1. It's much, much better.
It's rated TVMA.
Yes.
And for
Awesome.
mature.
Yes. You get to see it. Blood.
You get to hear a lot of F words.
Yeah. And
Okay, children.
we know that in season 1, they were basically patching what they already had, adding some scenes, and deliver. This time, the showrunner who did The Punisher, basically, well, he fixed that. They have to fix the season 1 as much as possible. But season 2 is basically his own thing.
Nice, okay.
His own baby from beginning to end. And even they even have a podcast recording that you can listen after on Disney Plus as well.
Pretty cool.
So they go behind the scenes of what they have done on the show.
Is Kingpin in it?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. So
such a brilliant actor.
So Vincent D'Onofrio. So if you've seen the trailers, there's a part where he boxes. He got ripped for that.
Really?
Like he wears like a fat bodysuit, but like his arms when he was like in the boxing, they look pretty. Like for how old is he? He's looked pretty good.
How old is he anyway?
Vincent D'Onofrio?
He's probably in his 50s.
50s, right?
Probably.
Good for him. He was actually one of my favorite.
He was Thor in Adventures in Babysitting. Did you know that?
What the no?
He's 66 years old.
Oh, he's 66.
Wow, he looks amazing. He's 66?
Yep.
Wow.
And you know what's cool about
Good
this?
for him. That's awesome.
Him and the guy who plays Daredevil. I'm just going to say Murdoch. Can't remember his name. Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
Both of them have a big voice on the show as well. So they have the input of what the direction of the show may be as well because they know that character so well.
Do they still have like the friends in there too? Can't remember their names.
The Defenders?
What? No. From the first season, the blonde and his dark.
Oh, Karen?
Girlfriend. Karen and what's his buddy?
Foggy.
Foggy. Are they in this?
You didn't watch season 1
I did watch season 1.
of Born Again?
No, not Bored Again. I'm talking about the original.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then I won't spoil what happens, but there are old friends from the original Netflix series.
Yes, they're connecting everything.
They're connecting everything. All of that's canon. I just won't tell you what happens.
No, you're fine. And didn't the trailers show that it had Jessica Jones in it?
Yes, we haven't gone there yet.
Okay, and then what about Luke Cage? Is he still around?
Do you want me to go into rumors?
No. There are some things that already been confirmed.
Okay, this isn't in the season. I don't know what's happening in season 2.
It's not for me. You don't need to tell me. I'm worried about the viewers.
Season 3. Oh, this has already been reported. Season 3. They've had set photos from season 3, and they have confirmed that Kristen Ritter, I forget the name. The guy who plays Iron Fist and the guy who played Luke Cage are all in season 3.
Awesome. I actually liked the Iron Fist. I didn't have too much problem.
I forget what his name is.
Cheesy, but it was fun.
I was gonna say James Gunn. That's not really.
Yeah. I just didn't like
Finn Jones. That's his name. Yeah. Finn Jones. Okay. So I think there's a few things. I think that Finn Jones, he got a crappy script.
I agree.
But I also have some parts with him because I heard that he was lazy in learning his choreography. And so the choreography was also bad because he didn't learn it. I don't know if that's 100% true. That's just what I've read.
Don't they have stunt doubles for that? Don't get me wrong. He still needs to do some.
Yeah,
obviously,
the ones that he was in, at least they didn't look very well. Even in the Defenders, it wasn't super well done.
The Defenders is the only part really that I really disliked his character because the script was so bad.
Like
for him,
for him, because how they did him was kind of dirty. You thought they did him good in Defenders?
I think he plays better on Defenders than he does on his show.
Holy shit!
I think season 2 was his best performance.
Season 2 was amazing.
Yeah.
He was very more chill. He was like, I learned. I was a brat back then, but now
he's a brat. Yeah.
Which again, it still didn't make much sense to me because he was with monks. Yes, he had to learn obedience and he learned that. So
he's like Aang, but an adult.
He's angsty
angsty. He's very.
It was just super weird. I just think they wrote his character. So I'm hoping this time they're like, yeah, we learned from that. Let's make him better.
But is his character supposed to be kind of a little bit eccentric and all that?
Shark King?
In the original
Shark King is how's his character supposed to be? Is he supposed to be kind of that eccentric, or like how Marvel Rivals presents him? Like, is that accurate?
Oh, that's different.
Huh?
It's a little bit different, but it depends on which version you're talking.
Okay, okay.
The one Marvel Rivals is different. It's not the same character.
I know it's not, but I don't know. They just make him kind of like, I don't know if they're just grabbing from multiple different.
I don't know if you've ever seen this because I know Shark King doesn't like this specific Spider-Man series, but there's a Spider-Man series that was on Disney Channel, not the amazing one, but there's another one that had, I think it was Drake Bell, or was it someone else?
Yeah.
Ultimate Spider.
Yeah.
What was that one called?
That was Ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay, in Ultimate Spider-Man, he has like White Tigers in there, Iron Fist is in there, like helping them. They're trying to become Avengers, or like they're in that area where they want to become Avengers, and it's where they also had the Avengers series come out as well. So he was also in that series. He was very like calm and like cool-headed. So he's very different than the one that we saw in the Netflix TV series.
Gotcha.
He was also much younger too.
Well, also like before he became Iron Fist, he was very egocentrical as well too.
Okay.
Finn Jones?
Well, the character.
Oh,
So
Okay. I was just curious.
yeah. Good questions though.
yeah. So
From
yes,
that.
watch Daredevil season 2
Yes.
on Disney Plus.
I think we'll get a trailer for episode 5 probably in a few days because they've been doing that quite frequently.
Well, we also got a trailer for The Punisher. Oh, like a
Yes,
teaser for
yeah.
Punisher.
One last kill.
Wait, they're gonna do a new season of The Punisher?
No.
It's a
So
special presentation.
Oh, I got so excited. The first
it's gonna
season
be
was
like
awesome.
it's gonna be like a mini movie, I think.
Oh, okay.
But basically, it's gonna tie or finish his story from Daredevil, and from his 2 seasons. Finish that, and then connect him to Brand New Day.
So when you say mini movie, like a 40-minute like kind of thing like that?
I think it's like an
think so.
hour and something.
Oh wow! I would.
That's why I say it's like a mini movie.
And again, the guy who plays the Punisher is also helping write the stuff.
Jonathan Bernthal.
That's
Yeah.
so badass.
So-
I really, really enjoyed his series. That was an amazing
Right?
show. Yeah, it's so fucking.
You already
good.
see some people already from the original series in there in the trailer. Yeah, you'll have to watch it.
They're connecting everything, man.
I'll watch that when I get some time.
Looks sick.
Absolutely. That's cool, guys.
Next up, so I'm gonna turn the time over to Sharky because we had Pokemon Champions release on Wednesday, and as of right now, Sharky isn't the number 1 yet, but he soon will be. So I want to get his impressions on the game. We've heard some complaints about it, but I kind of want to hear what's your experience been, and if you've heard about those complaints, and if you've experienced it that yourself, or if you have a different view on it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is people are complaining, and the ones that I've seen is people are complaining about bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen it hasn't happened to me personally, but I have seen a lot of weird things, moves or ability, like things that are not supposed to happen in the game, just happen anyway. Like I've seen people go, like a Pokemon goes for fake out, and it doesn't make the Pokemon flinch. There's just some like weird things like that are happening.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, I think it's good. I think a lot of the people that are complaining are the people that like weren't paying attention to like the information that they were letting out. Like people were complaining like, oh, we only have access to like 200 Pokemon and not all 1,005. It's like, well, it's true.
That's what they
But,
said.
like, they never said they were going to do that. Like they even told you there was only going to be a limited amount, and they decided that they're not going to save on like storage and stuff, and like they're only going to do like final evolutions with a couple
Exceptions, like Pikachu.
with like Pikachu and Eevee.
Yep.
But for the most part, it's just like there's no charm. Like no one. I'm playing. They're comparing. It's like Pokemon Stadium. Let me do like pick everything. Yeah, who's picking Charmeleon over Charizard? Or Wartortle over Blastoise? Like, nobody was.
Nobody is.
Paul might
If
have.
you were, like, then you're dumb. Like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Paul.
Incorrect. I'll pick Blastoise. I don't care about Charmander.
That's not what that's what we're saying.
Blastoise.
That's what I'm saying. You would pick Blastoise, not Wartortle, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. So
Charmander.
that's the part. I took a different approach to it. It's like the competitive.
How is it competitive?
It's a competitive game, but it's actually super, super friendly. So I'm like running from my house. We're running like 5 different accounts. Everyone in my house has an account.
Jeez.
Have you beaten them all into submission?
No, not me having everyone in my house plays.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Play. So I'm not like botting or like making farming accounts or anything. But even like my fiance, who's never like the last time she played a Pokemon game was like the original Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64. She's already made it to Great Ball. And to keep things kind of fair, because my fiance doesn't like when I obliterate her when we're playing just games in general. I'm actually free to play right now, so I have not spent any money, and I have actually not.
Say it again, Sharking. You cut out. You haven't
Sorry,
what?
I'm not. What was the last part you heard? Sorry.
You said I am free to play, and I have not, and then it cut out.
Oh, I have not. I have not spent it. I'm completely free to play. I've spent $0 and zero. And I have not used any Pokemon from. I'm playing the game like my fiance and the girls are playing.
So you're showing them how you can beat them in with any type of handicap. I get it.
Kind of, but like I did want to I was just curious to see free to play friendly the game is. It's pretty I feel like it's pretty play friendly. It's like I said, even spending no money. Like people who don't know, like they're getting to Great Ball. I'm still grinding, but I'm at Ultra Ball right now, and I have 12 Pokemon total.
So, question for you. I heard some complaints on just some of the news channels. You're not spending any money. What are the people's complaints? I mean, they have to make money somewhere, right? Like, what's the gotcha system in this game?
You're basically, they have
New skins?
the weird thing is you just buy you can buy the currency in game is VP, which you earn from battling, and you get it from winning or. But there's also when you're completing things, you get tickets that you can use to redeem. So you can buy the tickets instead.
But do they get you
What do you
Pokemon,
redeem it for?
Yeah.
You can redeem it for different things. So you can redeem it for actual
You're cutting out.
items for your Pokemon.
Actual items.
Items. Oh.
Yeah, actual items. So
A
berries.
Pikachu hat.
Like, are they doing the HP up and all that kind of stuff, or?
You want the PP up?
No, not HP up.
No.
No, you adjust your stats, but when you get your Pokemon, they already come with 2 max stats.
Oh.
You can change the stat distribution, and you can change the nature and the abilities and the moves.
Yeah.
But that does cost some VP.
Some money.
So the attributes are not final, but you have to pay for it.
So if you want to max out the stats, you definitely have to spend some money in it.
No, you don't.
No, you can. You remember you get points for battles. So as you get those points, you can use them to spend and to max out your stats or to redistribute them.
No.
And any Pokemon you get is already maxed out. It just might not be the way you want it.
Yeah, so maybe more HP and attack, but less speed or something, right?
Yeah, to change it, you do have to spend some of the VP, or you can use what you can physically buy, spend money on what they're called training tickets.
I see.
But you get those from playing anyway, right?
You could still get those from playing, but I mean, if you're gonna do a lot, you don't need it. Like I said, I have 12 Pokemon right now. This is day 3. And I already have 12 Pokemon. If you sign in now, you get a free Dragonite with the Mega Stone already included. If you go to Mystery Gift, you also get Machamp with No Guard. And then they're basically giving you a Gardevoir for just playing 3 matches this weekend.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's what they get.
So it's not that bad. I mean, it's not perfect. I think there's it simplifies Pokemon a lot, so you can play competitively pretty easily. I think there's a lot of currencies, which is kind of annoying to me. And I think the only thing I don't like is that they you can't you get a license for getting a Pokemon. So every day, instead of opening packs on Pocket, you go to a Pokemon ranch, and since it's not a typical game, it just shows up. It gives you a selection it gives you 10 Pokemon, and you get to pick one to add to your.
You pick one
free.
as your what?
That's your friend.
Yeah, you get to add it to your team.
Oh, okay.
So they show you 10 Pokemon, and even when you first go in, you get a starter, a whole team of 6 for free.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta say, that sounds pretty legit. It seems like a good entry point for people that haven't played Pokemon.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. The games go by pretty fast. If you're playing, it's I think the battles are only for 7 minutes.
So
even if you're starting.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I know there's a lot of nostalgia talking about this, but if you were to compare this with Pokemon Stadium, how is it?
This is better. I mean, there are different games. If you're looking for just battling, there's no comparison. This is better because you can actually change everything. And in Pokemon Stadium,
Yeah, you couldn't really do this much.
Because I know you
Like, so you're-
wanted a new Pokemon Stadium. Would you think this would be a
This
good
is-
replacement?
I think it
Okay.
is. I mean, I miss playing like the miss from. There are some modes that are missing. Like I'm a little bummed that the whole game is Wi-Fi based, so you can't play offline.
Oh.
But it makes sense. Like they're like, there's no story mode. It's like, well,
Wait,
story game. Like it's a battle simulator.
so no offline. That means there's no AI battling. It's purely online based fighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's it.
Kinda
Okay,
cool.
so I was thinking it might be online.
matchmaking.
Was,
That's a little bit of a bummer, but like,
yeah,
can't even do like local Wi-Fi, like something like that. Like that's
That's
a little
kinda-
bit of a bummer.
that's a bummer. Yeah, we can call that out.
And I think the biggest thing is there's still no like 6v6. It's just three. It's either 3v3 singles or 4v4 doubles.
Oh, yeah, they're
But
simplifying this to make it shorter.
That is what the World Championship is based off of, particularly the doubles. So I'm not too mad about it. I would like even if we did like you don't have to give me online rank, but if I'm playing with friends, like let me battle the way I want with my friends.
That's fair.
Right. Question,
Okay, go ahead.
Sharking. So, this is for the Pokemon Champion, like the actual like World Cup, World World Championships. When you register your team, you can't change anything like their nature, their stats once you've like submitted your team, right?
That once you're in Worlds, yeah, you can't. That stays the same. Like you're locked in. You can't change the moves. You can't change anything.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was gonna think like, man, like that would suck like, if they did allow that, because then
could
you'd
put
have to
money.
spend so much money. Like if you, I guess,
Sure.
whoever you're playing to like change like, oh, I'm gonna change their nature, and I'm gonna also change all the different stats. You have to spend more of that.
My special
DP.
move, my credit card.
Special move, credit card swipe. It's super effective.
Yeah. So I'm not saying you can't spend money on the game. You definitely could if you try out every. You're gonna probably run out of money because you're trying to buy all these. If you like, they have different options. There's like regular. You could just buy like a starter bundle, and it's like I think it's $5.99,
Yeah, I saw that.
and it like doubles your credits, the amount of stuff you can get. Right now I have 12 Pokemon. I'm 4 days in. I have over 25,000 virtual currency in the game.
Well,
He's
Like
played.
it's a lot. Like it's a lot, and to be honest, I am winning most of my single. Roughly like only 50-50 on my double back.
Wow.
Like
doubles are bringing them down,
It's
man.
not hard to get currency in the game.
Okay.
It just depends. It also depends how much you're gonna play. Like it has a battle pass, and I'm like, it depends. Are you gonna play the whole time? Like, if you're gonna play the game enough, then yes, the battle pass is I think it's $9,
That's not bad.
But
$9.99. It's worth $9.99 for I think it's like 2 months.
And the game's free, right? Without the battle pass?
Yeah, the game is free to download. Yeah,
Yeah,
Free to
$10
play?
isn't
but like
bad.
it's not too bad. Again, I can get why people were concerned. Like it sounded like it was pay money just to like
Pay to
boost
win.
stats, but everything already comes max. It's again not the way you might want.
Yeah, that's not necessarily pay to win. I mean, I guess it can be on like a super competitive level, but for the most part, it doesn't sound that bad.
well, I was gonna say usually when it comes to games like this, they make it really simple to start with.
You're right,
You know,
right.
because they want to make sure that everybody like gets
the
in
elite
game.
are the ones going to be paying.
I
think,
do
for that.
wonder what's going to happen in the future once they, I don't know, introduce, I don't know if there's any mega evolutions. Well, I guess there is, like, from what you mentioned, right? Or, like, gigantic
terrestrializations. And,
or, you know, all the other stuff. Like, I wonder if there's going to be, it's going to be more complex as time goes on with other things that the Pokemon already has.
Yeah.
But,
Potentially,
yeah.
like I said, right now you can buy all of the items that you need, like all the Mega Stones you have to buy. I think the only other complaint I have is like you buy basically like a license to be able to use a Pokemon. Like you get one free, one daily, but you can go like the extra, the training, or what are they called, the Pokemon tickets, or like you can pay money to go get more Pokemon added to your team. The only thing I don't like is that you basically either have to get multiple copies of certain Pokemon, or you're always going to be paying to like switch. Like I think if you have make multiple, like if I have a license for Charizard, you should let me make multiple move sets for my Charizard, like the license to use Charizard. But you almost need like 2 for certain Pokemon like Charizard, because he has 2 different Mega Evolutions and really different.
Right.
So that's a little bit annoying, but I don't even have a Charizard.
Not yet.
I'm not yet. Like I said,
I'm rooting for you to get
have a
one,
dozen Pokemon.
I'm rooting for you.
Nice.
You'll get it eventually.
So we'll see what happens in the next couple of.
But yeah, overall, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I think, again, even things that people are complaining about, people are like, oh, they did not give us all of the items that we have available in other games. It's good, just builds like a different meta. Like not everybody choice specs because those items aren't in the game yet. And it's the same thing with them, like limiting the amount of Pokemon.
Yeah,
There's different, like not everybody's running the same thing. There's currently no legendaries. Everybody's just like spamming Mega Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, and Primal Kyogre, and Miraidon, and Koraidon, and all these like uber powerful Pokemon.
Well, that's good.
So, do you think so do you think you'll be dedicating your time with this game throughout like the coming months? Do you foresee, or how are you feeling for like long term?
Especially during the summer and stuff like now, like yeah, like I'm having fun. Like even if I just play like with people here at home.
Okay, yeah.
But I like playing ranked, and it's one of those games. Like Pokemon is one. Having a child, like I can play Pokemon and
have a good time.
Like pay attention to my child at the same time.
Yes.
I don't need to be 100%. I don't need both of my hands. Like I and be like inputting stuff, or like I can be spending time with my fiance, like we're watching something, and I can be battling in handheld mode, which is typically what I end up doing.
That's awesome.
But like this week, I was off for spring break, so I didn't have to take off for when the game came out. So it was just me and the baby, me and a 2-month-old, and like I was just playing. Like when she was napping, I would bust it out for a couple hours. When she would wake up, I would dock it to charge it, take care of the baby. If she calmed down and wasn't like crying, pick it back up.
Nice. Okay.
While carrying her. So I think and it's Pokemon, so I think it's like a perfect game for me.
I agree. Yeah.
And then just with like the baby being here, like it's like perfect timing.
That's awesome, bro. I'm happy for you. That like literally checks every box.
It's just battling, so it's not like I need to even like oh, I need to stuff like that. Like it's just like, oh, next battle, do you want to battle again? Yeah. Battle again, yes. Change your team. That's it. Like so it's really good for me right now. I know I'm very biased. For the most part, I think it's good. There are bugs that need to be, but I'm happy with the state of the game right now. And I think I was worried that it was going to be like very like pay to play. Oh, and I haven't even mentioned, if you're using Pokemon, you don't have to use any currency on those Pokemon.
Say that one more time.
You
cut out.
If you have Pokemon Home, you don't have to pay currency for any of the Pokemon in Champions.
That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
So if you bring a Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Go, or like you send them into the game and you don't have to spend money on it.
Isn't that one
Like,
way
you
you
don't
could
have
have your Charizard if you did that?
I could, but again, I'm trying to play free to play without any external.
Gotcha.
Trying to show how he can be a real Pokemon master.
Nice.
So I'm literally only using the 12 Pokemon
Okay.
for now. I might get. I mean, it depends. Especially like I'll have to see like when it gets like ranking and like qualifying for regionals and worlds and stuff like that. I'm tempted to just like.
So what are you said you have 12. What's the roster you have so far? What do you have?
My roster right now is my starter was Tyranitar.
Okay.
Surprised about. I have Tyranitar, Snorlax, Sylveon, Palafin,
Ooh.
Drampa, Machamp, Mega Dragonite.
Mega Dragonite, nice.
Mega Dragonite's the only Mega I have at the moment.
It's a good one though.
Mousehold, who's surprisingly like super good.
Dude, Mousehold is nice. I love Mousehold.
Mousehold has swept teams for me. Let's see.
Nice.
Let me just start over. Mousehold, Machamp, Palafin, Mega Dragonite, Drampa, Sylveon, Whimsicott, Aggron, Tyranitar, Arcanine, and Gardevoir.
Nice.
Nice.
And then through the free version of the Battle Pass, I also got Emboar and Feraligatr.
Nice. Okay.
Noise.
So it's really easy to get Pokemon, and like I said, every day, like you pick a free one, and they give you 10 different options. And I did see that shinies exist in the game.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
How many have you
sweet.
seen?
I haven't gotten any, but I've already played against people like had one or even more on their team.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Let's not give that
And-
show at the game to Diego because I don't want him to get any freaking shinies.
I mean, it's kind of nice just because you open it and it's just like all 10 Pokemon there at once. Tell
Right.
you if one's shiny.
That's awesome.
That's tight.
That's
So
cool.
yeah, overall, I think it's really, really good. I think it's a solid. I probably want to say like 8.5 just to start off. Again, it is a little bit. So the other people in my household are running original Switches. It is pretty laggy on an original Switch. Can't lie.
And I did hear that Switch 2's locked at 30, which is kind of weird, but that means that Switch 1 is running under that, then it sounds like. Like, you know,
A little bit, yeah.
droppings.
I can see that. You can definitely tell the difference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I guess the only other weird thing I've noticed is there's a lot of stuff that are like on timers. Because like when you get your Pokemon, it's every 24 hours. So if you try to click on it sooner, it'll tell you, oh, to get a free Pokemon, you still have, 10 hours and 5 minutes. But if you don't close out of the game, the timer like doesn't update.
What?
What the hell?
So like if you just dock it, like you have to basically like close the game, open it every time you're
That's weird.
playing it and not playing it. It's a little that's a little bit annoying.
Kinda
But
that's janky.
Yeah, I mean it's early.
Still
They're gonna
janky.
patch it or something.
So it sounds like the
it's
8.5
early.
could be a 9 or something eventually.
yeah, it's early, and again, it takes one close champions open again. It takes me an extra 2 seconds. It's that.
Nice. Okay. That
Again,
makes
it's
sense.
still annoying, but it's not.
Ugh.
It's not fun.
Okay.
And again, like I said, I'm looking even at the stuff like the missions and stuff. They give you like thousands of VP, and they're easy. The ones I have right now is use 5 effective moves. That's 1,000 VP. Log into the game 5 times. 2,000 VP.
Okay.
Mega evolve your Pokemon. 2,000 VP. Recruit a Pokemon or add a Pokemon to your team. 2,000 VP.
I see.
Win ranked battles, 1,000 VP. Use an ice type move 5 times. Free extra unlock of a Pokemon. Use super effective moves 20 times. 2,000 VP. Land 3 critical hits. 2,000 VP. So use a fighting type Pokemon in 5 times.
So it doesn't sound too
Free
hard to
tra-
get these.
It's really not like the missions and stuff. It's like I complete them by accident. I'm like, oh, I battled 2 or 3. Look, I got all the missions that I needed for my dailies.
Nice.
Or my weekly. It's pretty simple. It's pretty good. And like I said, you guys
Oh, we lose him?
will know. Like it won't be super hard. Like you'll pick it up in a minute or so. It's pretty easy.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, we'll have to start playing then. Get to be top number 1. Alrighty. Let's move on here. I'm going to move to this really quickly. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition's going to be $80. Stupid.
Who? What? When?
Elden Ring. A game that's 4 years old is going to be $80 on the Switch. And it's not going to run as good.
Yeah.
And so
Just buy the old version.
So, well, you can't.
you can't.
But there's some context.
Really?
So the tarnished version
It does
has the
have-
Shadow
yes.
of the Erdtree, a DLC to it. But the argument from people, and I agree with them, is you can usually get Elden Ring for like, say, I don't know, $40, for example, right, on most platforms, and you could pay $20 for the DLC. So for a game that's this old, regardless of it being a masterpiece, game of the year, it deserves all of that. $80 is a little bit rough, and then on top of that, it's a game card.
And I think it's locked. Is it locked at 30?
I haven't heard, but I'd imagine because it was really, really rough when it was first dropping. And I don't know what it is with Nintendo, but like they're using an NVIDIA chip. Like use some DLSS and all this. I mean, the Steam Deck, you can run it this game steadily at 45. I've played tons of hours with it on the Steam Deck, and that's a very less powerful, or less capable chip.
It doesn't make sense.
So I don't know. I mean, it's whatever, but $80
That's rough.
that's a bit much. So maybe 60 at most because it is the Tarnished edition, but 80.
Yeah.
And then we're still skipping the fact that it's a game card.
Yep, that's true. That's just we've talked about the whole digital versus like physical copies, and for this game to be just the game, it's just ridiculous.
Great game, but this is not the way to play it.
Yeah, this is a Tarnished edition.
Get the PC version.
Yeah.
Or any other console editions.
Yep.
Get it for half
I mean,
off.
who played that game on the Switch?
People will.
We'll
I mean,
see.
I played a lot of it on the Steam Deck before, but you know,
Steam Deck.
but again,
And it's
less
not as
capable chip.
powerful.
Yeah, it's less capable.
That's the
chip.
problem. That's the issue. Like with
Well,
Nintendo
I shouldn't say that. It's not really less capable. It's very similar performance. I'd say Nvidia has a little bit more of an edge. I mean, if the Switch can run it around, I mean, the Steam Deck can run it around 40 to 45 on average. There's no excuse. This can't have like some kind of 40 performance mode. But I haven't looked into it. I could be ignorant. Maybe they do have some performance mode. I don't really care. I saw Game Card $80, and I said nope. So
Yeah,
I
don't think it does.
into it, but they are similar chips. But Nvidia does have obviously a more modern edge.
right.
But anyway.
Anyway, we're moving past it. Nintendo do better.
But then again, Nintendo, you release a movie.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to talk about because Nintendo just thrives in mediocrity, which probably tells you how I thought about this movie. But Super Mario Galaxy.
I think you're
Yeah.
bitter because you didn't get your Smash.
No, that's not why. So anyway, Super Mario Galaxy is now one of the top 5
Movies.
movies or video game movies of all time.
Probably.
Something like that.
Competition's not that high.
I think worldwide on its first week it made 372 million, I believe.
Jeez. Shark King, were you able to see it, by the way?
Yeah, I took my whole family and I went with my sister.
Okay.
So
good, we've all
went
seen
to a group of 6 of us. We all went to see it,
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
and we saw it on when the opening night.
Oh,
It prefers.
Yeah.
anyway, so what I want to talk about, I know we're late on this. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but this movie just in general. I mean, it's already been a week, so if you didn't watch it, I don't know why you're watching this podcast.
Maybe they want to see and hear your voice.
No, that's a bullcrap lie. Anyway, if you didn't see it, well, I don't know why you're watching this podcast. But anyway, basic story is that
There's a story?
oh yeah, exactly. The basic essence of events, I guess. There's Bowser Jr. He steals Rosalina because she has powers to create a weapon on the Bowser planet that he made to, I don't remember. He did something, destroy planets. Right?
Yeah, good enough.
Anyway, so they still, so they get stolen. Mario and Luigi find Yoshi, and then the Lumas come. They grab Peach. Say, "Hey, we need to save Rosalina." She leaves, and then Bowser Jr. comes to the castle, gets Mario and Luigi, fights them, takes the actual castle, and puts it on another planet.
You got to the whole movie.
Yeah, exactly.
verbatim over here.
I know, right?
And then they bounce through different.
Don't forget about Peach.
Worlds.
She was kind of the main character.
Oh yeah, she got her parasol from Mario.
Yeah, Mario 2. The US version.
The US version, yeah. And and then Bowser's good, but then becomes bad, and then he becomes
Somewhat good.
and then it ends. They fight, and it ends.
It was a movie with Mario
I
characters.
can definitely hear the excitement on your
That
voice.
was exact. Tell me more interesting stuff that happened
I mean,
in the story.
Besides nostalgia.
Besides the references, tell me what was the story.
I mean, being able
Why
to
was Mario and Luigi always in the and why are they now just always in the kingdom? What happened to their business?
That was the business.
The plumbing
You see
business.
The ending of the first movie?
They stayed
They
in the.
stay.
No, they didn't.
They did. You can see in the end credits.
Watch the
I
end
see.
credits.
Oh, well, that's what happened. At the end, they see, because I just watched that movie prior to watching this movie, and at the end, they just in the Mushroom Kingdom doing their jobs, like saving people.
Aren't they plumbers?
Yeah. They go to the pipe and they say goodbye.
Okay.
So there he is. Answer your question. I was Well, I kind of want to. We already talked about the whole movie. Maybe I should just talk about spoilers.
Because that was all it. There was no story.
Well, I think there is a story, and I think the story.
Paul, not in a traditional sense.
Hold on.
No.
That the story is
ready to
being
take your
able
drink,
to
Javi.
understand
have your
where
coffee,
this Peach story is from, like the relation between her and Rosalina. That's something that has never been addressed in the games. That's something that they addressed in the movie, which it's very different.
It's I'd say it's more of a lore in the movie rather than the story, but yes.
So there's that.
But it's not like a real story. Like this was it was like young kids. It was a young kid movie, which is totally fine.
Sure.
It's totally fine. But how the pacing is bam, bam, bam. It was like to keep constant attention span for a kid. I mean, like Timma was freaking out the whole time.
Oh, he was.
I was falling asleep a few times. It's not meant. I mean, it's not made primarily. Like we can enjoy it as adults. Don't get me wrong, but it's not primarily made of like say like how a Toy Story or like a Shrek does. Like that's what I think we're trying to get at. It's not to say it's a bad film. I had fun watching the film. Is it a good film? Absolutely not. But it was a fun film, and I love the nostalgia.
I love the references.
Yeah,
I mean, we
can
can talk about
loving
references.
Let's talk about those. They're amazing.
Yeah. My first reference that I really truly loved was my favorite Mario game is Super Mario Brothers 3. So when you saw the freaking ship, you hear the doom, 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 doom. You hear the doo. I was like, oh, that's
cool.
That's like that got close to my heart. I was like, that was cool.
Uh huh.
You want to go through every single one that I
mean, you already
enjoyed?
talk about everything. I mean,
I didn't talk through everything, all the details.
you want to talk about
The best part of the whole.
the
film?
best part of the whole film?
Let's just say
Sharky.
it.
Wait, Sharky, what was the best part of the film?
Star Fox.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. How were you guys not freaking out? I was.
No, it was pretty cool.
Freaking out.
It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it quite a bit.
I think we actually like talked about it. We're like, if they don't do kind of like a Han Solo Star Wars thing where they're trying to find a balance,
totally did.
and that's what they did. Yeah.
And even how he provides his background, it's like very anime style.
He was
like
the
animation.
coolest character,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool.
He's like, and when he talks about his freaking ship, he's like, this is why you shouldn't have a freaking frog as your mechanic. Or I was like, yeah. Everyone hates Slippy.
You know, yeah. The one I remember that I was like, not this isn't for me. This is actually for you. But I remember seeing how excited you got is when they showed Mr. Game and Watch. You lost your shit. Dave was about jumping out of his seat on that one because I know you're hoping for a bigger thing.
I know,
But that was great. I was super happy for you.
But I was sad.
Oh,
I didn't get.
because I know you wanted. I'm telling you, they're not gonna get it.
He wants it so
They're not
bad.
gonna do it. I tell you, like I think they're gonna wait a bit, and even then.
No, I think. Well, we'll talk about what has been said by.
But I would
by
tell you this
Miyamoto,
much.
but-
Going back about the movie itself, I do enjoy. I think my favorite reference is being able when they have the final Bowser battle. And
Yeah,
they have to
that was
jump.
so good. Me and you were freaking out
I
on
was
that
like,
one
this
too.
is
Yeah.
great. This is like, oh man, that was pretty good.
Throwing the hammers. It was so good.
Yeah, well, they had a lot of those references, like when they're fighting the little. I forget what they're called, the hammer guys, but like
I don't
when they
remember.
jumped on the blocks and they started throwing it, and
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi
Yeah.
come and they hit it from the top. I'm like,
I
yeah.
I had nightmares when I saw like it triggered like old memory nightmares. I'm like,
And again,
always ruin my run.
if you hear all the music was good. I mean, they had tons of Super Mario Brothers 3 references to the
Mario
sound.
Maker too was
Mario
awesome.
Galaxy.
Oh, the Mario Maker one was
That
actually
one of my
pretty cool.
favorite scenes. Oh my god, I
Mario
love Maker.
Maker, Mario Galaxy.
What about you, Shark King? What's some of your favorites, bro?
References, yeah.
I think the whole like Yoshi introduction scene, they do like Yoshi's backstory, even though like they can't understand it.
Oh, that's right.
Dude, Donald Glover did great with his voice. I didn't even recognize him. He just sounded like Yoshi.
And you know what? You actually get to see Mr. Mac,
You see Little Mac.
Little Mac.
So when
I didn't
Yoshi's
recognize him
when
in that.
Yoshi's walking through the street, you see someone on a bike, which is a trainer, and then you see the purple or the pink jumpsuit.
Oh,
Training
I
suit?
didn't
Yeah.
notice
Yeah,
that.
they didn't show his face. I think they briefly show his face. Mostly his
They
legs.
didn't show his face.
It mostly his legs and the trainer behind him. I don't
That's
remember his name.
awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. And people said they also saw like a Samus spaceship. I didn't know about that.
I know what they're referring to. That did not look like
I
Samus
didn't like that.
spaceship.
I agree as well.
Okay.
It's when they're in the hangar and they're looking for
Fox.
after you see the Pikmin, or right before you see the Pikmin, or right before, or right after, you see a ship that comes and it looks like Sam's ship, but it's not.
It's in the background.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, it's kind of weird for being like Mario Galaxy. It didn't feel like Galaxy to me.
Not
To be
much.
honest with you, like after playing the game and stuff, like I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of the worlds, but it did not feel like any reference really to the game, which I was kind of disappointed for because I mean, Galaxy is amazing, but don't get me wrong. It's not like they didn't have parts of it. It just didn't seem like the theme of the movie. That's what I mean. It had parts of Galaxy. It didn't feel like the theme of Galaxy.
What would you were to name it?
Huh?
If you were to name the movie, what would that be?
Super Mario Brothers 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's a 2, really. I don't know.
The Lost Levels.
The Lost Levels.
Actually, I like
That's
that.
That's the actual Super Mario Brothers
I like
2.
that. I think that would be like a fitting name to the... Because, I don't think Galaxy was the right name.
No.
They just didn't do enough to like
Make it the theme.
like the whole thing about the Galaxy is like if you look at the worlds, like they're the planets they're on, like they're not smaller, right? Especially like in the boss battles, right? And the way that they like you play, like you also collect the stars. Like there could have been even more references that they could have made to it, but
I don't know.
I'll tell you this much. I think they were playing the movie primarily safe.
I think it was too safe.
I think it was too
But
safe.
I do
For
see...
a kid, it was great, though.
But I do see two things that really, like, I was like, I wonder what they're going to do with this. One, the whole Rosalina, like, reveal. I thought, like, that's kind of unexpected. And number two was Bowser's kind of, like, change of heart. Like, at what particular point in the middle of the movie, like, is he actually going to be, like, a good guy? Like,
I thought he was gonna save, like he's gonna be like, you know what, son, we're not gonna do this.
I
Like,
was kind of hoping for that. I was like,
and then it's like, nah, he just.
I think there was an opportunity to explore more of that aspect.
But
Yeah.
that's the whole point of the thing is that the movie had great ideas, great setups, but they didn't do anything with it. I think Bowser Jr. would have been a super cool villain, but he just didn't do enough with him. The other thing was like the Rosalina and Peach thing. They didn't do anything with it. Like you had the moment where they didn't even touch hands; they just got close to it, and their power went. And then there's no reunion. There's no like.
It ended very abruptly.
It just
by the
ended
way.
like, let's build the new castle, woohoo! And then we're done.
Yeah, I can tell that.
I felt like super rushed and
Super Mario Rush.
shut up. And like I wish they could have explored I wish we could explore Peach is this being, or I guess call her being as Rosalina, and they have powers, but you never see Peach use any powers. She has power ups, but she doesn't have any powers like Rosalina. But they're told to say that they both have powers. That's what's implied. That's why he sent her in the warp tunnel so that they don't have to be together because their power together would be enormous. I wish they could have kind of seen like as she's exploring the different planets, she starts noticing that she does have powers.
Yeah.
But there's nothing about that. So that's why they kind of made the whole fact that they're sisters and the fact that they have powers really not make doesn't mean anything because she never used powers.
I see.
And Rosalina was like there for 20 minutes maybe?
I think
less?
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes overall.
Yeah, so it's like why introduce her and make a big deal when she's almost not in the movie?
She had 3 or 4 lines.
That also Mario and Luigi didn't get a lot of screen time as well.
It was a Princess Peach movie.
It's Princess Peach movie, which again is fine, but again, even with her, they didn't keep her story consistent. It wasn't always focused on her because it wasn't her story.
Just all over the place. The pacing.
So that was the big issue. It was it just kind of felt like they pieced things together and be like, here's a movie.
The first film is obviously a better film. I
can see that.
After seeing this film, I love the nostalgia. I had fun. I had a good time. Would I watch it again? It'd have to be on the side of maybe I'm busy doing something and it's on a TV and I might glance, or same hang with you guys, it's in the background, I might glance at it, but to sit down and watch it again, probably not. The first one though, yeah, I'd probably watch it again. Yeah.
So I really wish they could have done something where Bowser Jr. is super evil. He's and he wants to for his dad. He
was pretty evil.
And his dad was you know what? No, I've seen how they are. You're my son. I want to build things, but let's change things. And he's no. And he turns on his dad. And he's no, I thought you were this, but no, I'm going to do things my way. I could never get your approval. Whatever. And make him the final bad guy. And again, they could have that team up with Bowser. And then maybe at the end, Bowser's thanks for helping. I'm going to do my own thing. Peace out. Kind of a Frieza, Goku, Vegeta thing.
No, let's put no more Dragon Ball reference in here.
No, let's do it.
I liked it.
This is Mario.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think that's where I get the meh type of feeling for this movie.
I see that. Like I said, I think in comparison to kids, they have a plus. My kid was awesome. He wants to watch a movie nonstop. And I think that's primarily their audiences, of course.
Ignore us
Illumination is
middle-aged kids over here,
But I mean, it's gonna make a lot of money. It looks like they're gonna make a third movie already, so they announced another character.
Cool.
I think Jack Black said it should be coming out 2029.
2029.
I can see that.
Cool.
Sharky, what are your thoughts on it?
I did enjoy it. I do think it's. I mean, you can't say that this is a story-driven movie. It's just not. But it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Again, it's fun. The cameos and stuff it's cool. It's just one of those movies. Like, me and my sister were pointing out. I was like, "Oh, it's this Mario game, or it's that." So the Easter eggs kind of make the movie, kind of carry the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's still a fun movie, but it's not a
masterpiece.
story masterpiece. The story's not a masterpiece.
Toy Story or anything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was never expecting it to.
It is fast paced. Whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Kind of like what I was saying, Shark King, kind of like with kids, right? Like with the attention span and being young. I think they did a really good job to kind of keep that bam, bam, bam. Because, I mean, even Tim, when it kept switching between scenes and it was very like it was colorful or action or like every little scene, as pacing it sucked. But for like a kid that is just processing,
he was so loud.
Yeah, it was always like something in every few seconds. It was every scene, like there wasn't like those like... It didn't have like pacing like a normal movie, right? Where there's like that build up. It was just bam, 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 which is perfect for a kid. Really great.
I do. I do have issues with that
of course.
Well, I have issues of that as a general thing. Like I hate that they have to make it that way for
that
kids.
Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, they have to make it. If something's not happening every 20 seconds, then the kid loses. I hate that. That's how things are looked at now. I know how that's how it is. I just don't like that. But
me neither. But that's how the film kind of was. I feel.
I think my biggest problem, or like, I was like, why did you do that? Was they had a post credit scene. It's like, well, they had two, and the two I did not like. The first one was I didn't like for a good reason. Is that Star Fox, Fox McCloud is like, oh yeah, Rosalina fixed my engine. I'm gonna go back to my universe now. Like, why? Like it's just, and it's like how he's gonna get how does that work? Because apparently,
my other planet.
Because apparently Rosalina has the power to open up, I don't know, a
star portal.
Well, not to the universe. But apparently they're that strong, or she's that strong. And it's not just her and Peach; it's her.
The multiverse is happening.
So that happened. I was like, I don't want him to come back. It just kind of was weird. It's like I'm in, I'm out. Boom.
Honestly, I just want a Star Fox movie.
I also did not like. I didn't like Daisy's design. I don't think she looked that good.
Really?
I didn't either.
What, really?
I think the design was on point.
No, not at all.
What?
Not at all.
You have not looked at Daisy enough.
It's been a while since he's seen her.
Well, if you think about it, Rosalina and also Peach had a redesign as well.
They
right?
do, but theirs look fine. Daisy looks like they squished her face.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a gnome.
I don't think you've seen Daisy enough, man.
I don't know.
I think they could have done her design a lot better. At least her face looked better.
That's not what she looked like in the movie, but
yeah, she does not look like that in the movie.
Okay, put the movie one right now.
It just looks like it's squished.
That's not even.
That's not her either.
That's not even it. That's not her. I know. Yeah, it was more like this. Whatever that.
Go back.
What?
Go back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, see, she looks squished.
She looks squished.
It's like they went like this. Yeah, like that. That is not Daisy, my dude. That's bad.
And people were like, "What does this mean?" I was like, "Was she created? Is she the third sister?" I was like, "I have no idea." They just kind of threw it in there. It wasn't an Avengers initiative. It wasn't I'm putting a team together. It was just here you go.
Smash either, huh?
It's not Smash either. So
I guess we'll see. Maybe she can get a redesign in a couple of years. People will forget.
So anyway, my score on it is I'll be lenient. They'll give it a 7.
I'm a generous god.
I'm a generous god.
There's a lot better 7s out there, but
there's a lot better. I would put it at 6, but I was like, I'll just be generous. I'll put it at 7.
Oh, he's a nice.
It gets a pity point.
A pity point.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, huh? No one wants pity points or pity love like you give.
I will give pity love to you.
You give pity love to Mister.
Hey, that's real love.
That's not real love. You give me pity love. I hate it.
What kind of brother are you?
Mine's real love.
How many achievements would you give this?
5.
5? Ooh, wow.
He's not a generous god.
The first one I give like a 7.5.
I will say this much. I will say this much. I completely agree with you guys that is not a story-driven movie. I feel like there's some elements of the story that could be explored a lot more that really got my attention. With that being said, I will probably give it a 7. And that also including like all of the like Easter eggs and faction like elements in there
Okay.
as well. So.
What about you, Shark King?
Yeah, I think I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to kind of agree with the consensus. I think it's a 7. I think it's still a good movie. It's not a great movie. I feel like, at least for me personally, the movie carried Easter eggs, the cameos and whatnot. Again, not a bad movie. I'm not like super anxious to rewatch it again. Not as
Yeah, I think.
Still not a bad movie though.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
think
worth
they're.
seeing at least once.
I think the reason why I gave it a 5 is because I'm not counting the
The kid in you.
I'm trying to not count the because it was to give it a 7 is purely based on the nostalgia. So I'm giving it 5 based on more of like a full movie. If that makes sense. Rather than if I was going to give it points for nostalgia, then I'll give it a 7. But I was giving it a 5 more just because I'm trying to not let that be kind of. I'm looking more as like a movie sense, I guess, than a.
You got to be a generous God and give it to him.
Yeah. No, I get the point.
I get it. No, it's all
I get
good.
the point.
But
I get
I do
7.
feel like
Totally get it.
they
Totally
decided
get
to
it.
play safe.
Yeah, it was played safe.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, we had a good time. I wouldn't take back what I viewed.
I mean, we got the
I had a great
Yoshi
time with it.
popcorn bucket.
And I loved it. Like,
Yeah, I
Tammy
did.
was jumping on me and so excited and everything. It was so cute. I mean, I had a blast with all you guys. It was
Yoshi.
definitely worth the ticket price. So
Yep, that's true.
It's the
was
friends
good
with me
times.
along the way.
it was.
That's the true One
That is
Piece.
so awesome.
And that's how Oda finishes it.
I will smack you.
No, that's not.
I will laugh if that's what it is. I know it's not, but I would still laugh if that's what
I
it
know
was.
enough to
He
spoil it
trolled
for you.
you, and then I would go, oh.
I'm telling you, it's a taco.
I think
Anyway.
you kind of have a good idea what it is, but we're not going to spoil
I
it for
never saw
Dave's.
It's super friendship. Anyway, one final thing I wanted to go talk about.
Tacos.
No,
Taco.
and I think this has a lot of implications on
What kind of
about video games and how they're. Well, I guess everything that has to do with video games. So I'm going to give you some context.
All right.
So the question I ask is, what makes a game successful? Now, successful can mean so many different things.
Okay.
So here's an example. I think what's happening now in the gaming industry is studios are getting bought out by bigger studios, right? So with Blizzard now, it's under Microsoft. We have, was it PlayStation, right, that bought Bungie Studios, right? So they invested billions of dollars. So it's like, so now they have to make so much money in order to say, oh yeah, us buying them was worth it. But even then, like
Bethesda as well, Microsoft.
Yeah.
A lot of these are like monopolies almost.
But my problem now that's going is that if you look at it from straight like just a money issue, like a profit perspective, take a drink, Shark King. I don't think they're. I think that these are bad decisions to buy out these things. For example, Marathon. I think they said they spent about
the shit ton.
$350 million to make the game or something, and they've only sold 12 million copies.
And the
player base is dropping. Destiny right now, even Destiny, whose player base has fallen off way more, is still higher than what Marathon's highest player count is. And they're losing. Here's another thing. So Battlefield, what was it, 6? I think it was like the best selling title of Battlefield that to that date, but they still were having layoffs in their teams. Yeah. Like they didn't make enough money, and it was the one that was bought the most. They didn't make quote unquote enough money to stop layoffs.
Yeah, Battlefield 6 was $400 million.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then now you have Microsoft, who's bought all these other studios, and they are also letting go left and right these studios that they bought. So it's like
projects, whatever.
Yeah, and so my question is like, so what? How can a game be considered successful then? Because even if Battlefield, right, that sold so much, and I guess I would say it was a success. It's still not stopping these companies from being like, it was great, but it wasn't great enough. We have to let you go.
Well, I think there's a different definition when it comes to successful.
Right, but I guess the success. When you think of success, like what are the implications of success? Just overall in the gaming industry, what is the success?
It kind of breaks into the game, the guy who's playing the game, what their definition of successful, and also the company. What's the definition?
Right. So again, if you were to look at this and look at those sides, what would you consider a successful game?
I would say financial, because without the financial part, we don't get sequels. Yeah. That universe doesn't continue. So I guess my point, think of it like this way. If you guys look at the current gaming nature, right? The best games that I've been playing in the last few years have been mostly indie games. Mm-hmm. And the problem I have with a lot of these big studios, whether it's Bungie or Microsoft or any of these major companies, a lot of these games don't need to be $300 to $400 million. A lot of that's coming from wasteful spending, right? So what I mean is, like, what we don't realize in the gaming industry is maybe they're overspending on
coffee.
Yeah, no, that's exactly
it's
part.
true. It's
Coffee true. Or some weird, like,
especially in the tech industry,
food parties or some golf event things, and these are not like cheap events. I mean, they are overly spending on so many things that we don't realize that are not necessary. Because you look at like Clair Obscur that got the most awards in like history, and it was done in a team of less than 33 people. With a very, very low budget. I have to look up the exact number, but that game blew out everything. And when I played it that year, I knew it was going to get me in a year. And this is beating out things that are these major, like Naughty Dog and maybe not Capcom. I'd say Capcom's obviously became the GOAT in the last decade. They're probably the number one developer right now. But besides Capcom, besides them, Konami or Bandai or EA or Ubisoft's pretty much dead at this point. These companies are just wasting freaking money, and they never freaking learn. And when you have games like Assassin's Creed, which these are massive, massive budgets, and they make this game that is like 300 hours to complete everything, that people have time, and it's just a lot of tedious fluff, and they're just throwing in advertisements and things you need to buy, pay to win to beat your own single player game. And it just doesn't make money, and that thing's not going anywhere. I guess I think the industry for success now is finance, because the more and more they keep overspending and not focusing on what makes a game great anymore. Like, look at Hollow Knight, Clair Obscur. These games are incredible. I mean, even like Resident Evil 9, it made all of its money back, and it didn't pay half of some of these American studios are doing.
Yeah.
And we're going to get 10, and we got all these other sequels coming because they're doing it right.
I mean,
my rant's over.
I was gonna say, even if you were to make money, that doesn't save the company for like doing layoffs.
I think it has to. I think it has to do with like they have an expectation of how much money, and it could be ridiculous amount. And even if the game does great and it does exceed different expectations, if it doesn't meet that particular goal that they want, then they consider it a loss, which is stupid. Sorry, go ahead. Japorean.
I was going to put the example of Rivals because when they first came out, it was really, really popular. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can say it's successful, right? At that particular point when it first came out. But even then, there was layoffs at the very beginning. And that's something that eventually they have to move past that. So, like, I think there's many factors. Of course, financial is one of the biggest. But who's going to spend money on a game that you don't like, or a game that doesn't bring you satisfaction or enjoyment or challenge? I think that's what I'm saying. Like, there's two factors from the business perspective. Sure, the money speaks a lot, but it still is not guaranteed that it's going to be moving forward. From a gamer individual, well, what are the things that make me really come back to the game? Maybe because the social aspect, or maybe it is the way that everything runs, the story, all the either Easter eggs. I mean, there's a lot of different factors that could determine whether a game be successful. And even if that were to be the case, there could still be some repercussions at the end for the business or company as well.
I think one of the biggest things that's happening is, like we talked about in the beginning, is that things are getting monopolized, and I think studios, like, even if they are successful, I think the lure of getting bought out for hundreds of millions of dollars that you never thought would get, they're like, sure, now we have the funds to do this, but it's like, okay, yeah, you have the funds, but now you have to make 6 times as much than what we paid.
An
unrealistic goal,
right?
yeah. And it's like, if you don't meet that, then we're gonna have to cut your team.
And we see that all the time with the gaming industry.
It's happened the last like 3-4 years. We've seen it consistently. It's not even like once in a while. It's like every month. Oh, yep, this studio just lost these people. This studio lost these people.
Another thing I was going to mention as well, I think we're going to get to a particular point that I think video games are going to make less money. And the reason why I'm saying this, I put this as an example with anime. When anime first came out, there was only a few anime shows per season. You were able to pinpoint, oh, this is the good show, this is the best show. That was a miss.
I hit every rim. Every rim.
You're basically going to say, because there's so few, you can make a selection of what is a good anime.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The problem now is that we have so much anime that everybody's competing with the same element on that. I see the same when it comes to games. There is so many games that individuals are going to be, I'm going to be devoted to this game. I mean, there are some that actually do that, but there is so many games, and I think the element of making special out of like a few makes it, it's like we don't have that anymore.
To add on that, actually, Paul, is for me, like I'm out of the group. I probably play the more games than anyone, and I'm usually every 2 weeks I'm playing the latest, newest AAA. Right. You know what I mean? And you're absolutely right. And then in seeing and playing those, you really start to see the quality differences. I thank God I have Steam for this. I mean, I was really excited for Crimson Desert, but I stopped playing it because it's simply the controls. It was just a pain in the ass to play. Like, pick up a broom, I have to go through like 20 different circle prompts to pick it up. I mean, it was becoming tedious. But you start seeing it with the industry, and you start really kind of decoding. And for me, I'm not playing as many games anymore. Not just kind of getting older, I'm busier, but at the same time, you start to see what these studios produce, and it's like all of Far Cry. I've played every single Far Cry. I've played every single Assassin's Creed, and you start to kind of learn a pattern with like the engines and how these studios are making their games. And as a player that plays every one, I am starting to finally drop off of playing these yearly or monthly titles anymore, because I've gotten used to those habits. I'm seeing the laziness. I'm seeing, how's this game $400 million when I played a game, that's so much better. It was cheaper. And gaming's quality has kind of really gone to shit. Like, they've kind of treated it more like Hollywood these days, and that's what I don't like. I remember one thing, and Sharky, I know you'll remember this comment, but
he had
Bungie.
to go, by the way.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he messaged me.
Oh, okay. So you might remember too. No, you will actually remember. Bungie, I remember their old comment. I can't remember who said it, but they said, if I pick up a game and I'm not having fun in the first 10 minutes, like, I should drop this game. Yeah. And as I'm kind of getting older, I'm getting where they're coming from on that. Like, if something's not drawing me in with the little time we have as we get older, this game really needs to draw me in. And so the biggest thing for me with success is, I think the biggest games are usually from studios that we've learned to trust.
Yeah.
So,
Nintendo.
For example, like well, sure, but like if Ubisoft comes out with a game, new Assassin's Creed, I have extreme doubts that game is going to be good. Even shit is my expectation. Same with EA. There's been multiple Battlefield issues they've had, and they're usually shit. Battlefield 6 was a gamble, and it was good, but like, you start learning these patterns, and you start getting a little weary. It's like even with 343. Like, I'm weary with Halo, and
I don't even think they're involved too much in it.
No, I think the people doing the remake is Ascension or something.
Yeah, I think something like that. And that kind of goes to my thing. It's like, well, now I'm worried about with this Halo, because like, how much does it have? How much did they invest in it? Right? How much did they spend to make this? What are they expecting, and how much will it realistically get? Because again, this isn't a game that will continually get them money. And there might be some that play it multiple times. That might be, but it's mostly maybe a one-time experience. Possibly, I don't know.
I'll be done.
I don't know how replayable the campaign evolve is going to be. I don't know if there's enough new content to warrant playing.
It should have something new.
They said so. There's
new
some
missions,
things.
new skulls.
3 new missions, new skulls. They say you can turn sprint on or off.
Yep.
But again, I don't know if that's enough to be like.
Right.
And I know there've been changes. I know they've made tweaks to the story itself. But I don't know again if that's enough.
But I think
like-
there should be more to it, though.
Because like the original Halo one, I usually play it every few years. Not just Halo 1. I usually do the trilogy.
Yeah.
Every like 3 years, I'll usually play the whole thing and skip 5. But that is pretty common, and I'm not the only Halo fan that does that. It's pretty common. You play the trilogy. Yeah, it's just a staple. It's like games are kind of shit. I'm kind of getting bored. You know where a good place is? Halo's always good, and so that's fine. But I guess just I'll add one more point is just I think based on success is I think a studio success and consistency also forms that. Like for example, the next game I'm playing next week is Pragmata. Right, and you know that one too. The one with the little AI girl on the back.
Is it the
of
one
the
you
guy
have to
in
solve
space?
puzzles? And
It
they
has
go
some puzzles
super,
in it.
Is it don't the robots go super slow and you have to solve something in order to shoot them?
Yes, you can hacking them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know who's developing that, right?
No.
It's Capcom.
Of course it's
And it's on
Capcom.
the
then.
RE engine. So
Of course.
am I even caring about the reviews or am I just buying it? I'm buying it. And there's a reason why. The consistency, whether it's Monster Hunter or Resident Evil or any of these things, Capcom's, again, they're probably the GOAT right now. And they're the new Bungie of our right now, you know? And so my point is, I'm just buying that game. I'm taking a gamble, just like with like Stellar Blade or whatever. Like you take a gamble on some of these things, but Capcom has earned my trust that and I played the demo and it was good. It's like, I already know it's going to be good. I don't even give a shit. But now if like a new Far Cry comes out, hell no.
I seen that.
Hell no.
That's why
the new Assassin's Creed comes out. Hell no.
That's why I stopped playing Assassin's Creed and even FIFA because the games were very, very similar every time.
Every
seems,
time.
right?
It's lazy.
Yeah. And
Well, they used to be amazing.
yeah. But the thing about this also, if they need to innovate, if they don't innovate, well, other games are releasing new games that are a lot different.
And they are innovating. Indie games, for God's sakes, are
right.
innovating.
And that's why, like, in the games, I feel like it has more of an upper hand because I want to try something new. I want to try something different.
And it's a video game.
right?
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing, like, most people are going to be drawn into newer stuff, things that challenge us. And even, like, newer generation, they probably want something that has a lot short attention span.
Yeah, true.
Or us, older generation, like older kids.
The
per se.
old ones.
It's going to be a little different because we grew up how it was before. We're, like, if, let's say,
We
imagine...
grew up in this.
Right, in the whole change. Like, imagine if somebody were to introduce, like, an example, ping pong. Like a simple example. A lot of people may think, oh, this is kind of nostalgic, it's a classic. But some people are like, this is very simple. I want something more challenging. I want something newer. Newer kids, newer generation will gonna be like, I want something faster, or that runs faster. You know, that's the kind of example I think of when it comes to games. I think there's going to be that transition quite a bit, a lot more, because, I mean, there's newer generation and there's people that continue playing new games. So I think most of the stuff is not going to be catered to us as much anymore.
I want to bring up. So I want to ask you guys a question. Actually, this brings me to a thing I've always think about is we've all had those droughts, right, where games kind of feel like they're boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, are we losing interest in games we're bored, or is it just we've seen so much of the bullshit that we grew up with innovation. Innovation is what drove from, growing up to the Atari, NES, N64. Like, we've seen the innovations, right? We've seen Mario go to 3D in a 3D world, right? We've seen, Star Fox or like FPS shooters working on a controller first time with Halo with perfect matchmaking that now everybody follows suit. Like, we've been there. So now when we see the same shit, it's like, are games really boring? Are we getting tired? Or is it just... Because the thing is, like, okay, I played Resident Evil 9. I platinumed the whole thing. I platinumed it in, I think, 4 days. And I beat the game 4 times to do that. And my point is, I was never bored. The game was just that good. And it's like, does every game need to be that good? No, not necessarily. But how we've grown up, a lot of games were always that good.
Right.
And now it's just like you kind of mentioned, there's so much fluff. You need to figure out a way to kind of see through the weeds to kind of see, the light. And I don't know. It's just like, maybe it's just laziness. I don't know. What do you think?
It goes back to what Japorean said, like kind of the same thing with anime. There is
quite a lot.
an overabundance of these games that are coming out, and now you're like, they're trying to make a distinction now. Be like, oh, this is AAA. Oh, now we have quadruple A now games, and it's like, okay, well, why does it warrant a quadruple?
Borderlands 4, you mean?
Yeah, and they're just like, what does that mean? Oh, we spent so much money, and like, okay, but why is it this much? Why does it warrant this quadruple like this new?
5090.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, it has to be run on this thing. I'm like, okay, but why? Like,
Your game isn't bad. Your PC is bad.
and like the thing is like, I know we've talked about specs, right? And like, there are games that need to be run at a certain, have a minimum requirement to play, but like, if your minimum requirement is like the highest that most people don't have, like you have an issue.
Borderlands 4, I have an RTX 5090 and a 9800 X3D. That game runs like ass.
Yeah, so it's like,
And then he's saying, oh, you need to upgrade your PC. Bitch, I have the most powerful PC.
yeah.
What do you mean?
And like for example, like another thing is like Warzone. If you we played it years ago, like it takes up so much data and doesn't have to.
It's not even compressed.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to do that, and it's just they don't care. They're like, well, people are playing it, so why are we gonna make it smaller? So I have to for some reason have this battle royale game that takes up almost 200 gigs or more. I can't remember how much it is now, and that for some people who have like a 500 gig console, like, well, that takes up almost half of for one game.
Not more after the system reserve.
Yeah, and there are other games that are
joke.
that are more. There's more things to do, and it's less because they know how to compress it. They know how to use that space and how to compress it wisely. So it's like
every other company that does it.
So I feel like what's happening is if there is an exploit or something that they can do to make it. I think the thing is like they want people to keep playing their games. And I think that for example, for Warzone, they're like, well, if we make it big enough that the only game they can play is Warzone, that's what we're gonna do. That's like it's good enough that people come play it, and then they're like, well, I don't have space. Like if I want to play another game, like I have to get rid of Warzone
and have to reinstall.
And I don't want to do because that's gonna take forever and also my data. So I'm just gonna keep it. So I guess I'll play that game some other time, or I'll buy another external hard drive. But then they understand like, well, depending on. I can't remember what consoles, but like I know for the Xbox, you have to put it on your main one in order for it to play. Yeah, you can store it on an external, but you can't. It's so weird. So
in addition to that, I feel like speaking for myself, like when it comes to games, I don't game as much. I only play 1 or 2 games, and when it comes to me, I want to be selective of what game will be worth my time.
So yeah, actually, question on that: how are you being selective?
Like of all the games that are coming out, I think like which game I really want to like get my attention.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Right,
like,
right.
what does
like,
that for
so
you?
I think what that's my attention. It's maybe like an interesting title, an interesting story. I don't care too much about graphics. I told you before. Like as long as it seems like there is an interesting concept to explore, maybe a mechanic that I never seen before, or a franchise that I really like. I think those are the ones that kind of connect to my taste. And of all, there's a bunch of games that are coming this year. I have to be selective because I know that some of the games will take me like maybe a year to finish now.
What made you interested in buying Stellar Blade?
Okay. I'll tell you this: it was done by a Korean development company. Yeah, I haven't heard too many titles developed by a Korean company, and that's actually
support the Koreans. That's what he's saying.
Maybe there's
Give me the real reason.
No, it's seriously. I think that was the biggest one because even before that, when it was
me the real reason.
It was called Project Eve. Before it was called
you were following it. Give me the real reason.
I'm telling you that. You want me to say booty, right? You want booty, right?
You want booty. You want booty.
You already know. We know.
No, but that's initially brought me to the game. And another game that I want to play, it will be the New Devil 7.
No, focus on Stellar Blade.
No, he's saying I say he came to support the Koreans. He stayed to
Never mind. Stay for the movie.
No, but
your wife's like, "What are you doing? I have to get down this ropes.
Why
it's so hard.
Like that? It's camera
100%.
locked.
I have to get 100%.
Why
have to play this game again?
Pink skin.
I'm surprised. I want a sequel.
What's your favorite skin? The naked one.
What's your favorite part of the story? What's your favorite part of that story?
Is it the rope climbing?
I gotta say, being able to save this, like the sister's backstory.
Bullshit.
Yeah, come on.
Bullshit.
Come on, you know that sister.
I planned to bullshit. story's ass.
It's serious.
Good ass, but it's Horace bad.
But it's an interesting concept. And I was able to play a game in Korean. I never actually get a chance to do that. So that was kind of cool. But yes, when it comes to some of the games, like for now, like I mentioned, this year, the only game that got my attention, well, 2 games, would be First Flight and also the Wolverine game.
Wait, first what?
007. It's called
First Flight. Yeah.
And 007. Yeah, that's it. I
You
mean,
still going to get that, by the way?
I'm still debating. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, if I get it, will I have time to finish it?
Yeah, I think you will. It's probably going to be like, what, a 12-hour game maybe?
I hope so.
You'll be all right.
I'm Wolverine, though. Like, Wolverine looks amazing. Insomniac, I'm in.
You might need a... Yeah, I was going to say... So you just said it right there, like, studio. Insomniac is
and the
franchise
staple.
too.
And
Yeah, Spider-Man, and what is it? Ratchet and Clank, and Wolverine, and yeah, they're a great company.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think we'll just have to wait and see how... I'm hoping that studios will understand. They'll be like, hey... I mean, you can do a lot more. No, but they can make their own games if they don't don't let themselves get bought out. I think that it's a very tempting thing to do.
I mean, money speaks a lot.
Yeah, but as you've seen, as that's happened, I don't think there's been that many, if any, studios that have made the games have gone like profoundly better after they got bought out.
Oh, after they got bought out? No, not at all. No,
it hasn't happened. No. So that's why, like, yes, it's tempting to be like, hey, Microsoft wants me, or hey, PlayStation wants me, but it's like, please don't do it because your game is gonna be affected, and the quality is gonna be affected, and then you're gonna have layoffs. We've seen it.
Wasn't somebody supposed to be buying Ubisoft?
I don't know. I don't care about Ubisoft anymore.
I mean, that's why I give props to some games that are developed their own company, like Kojima Studios. Like they're doing their own thing. They're involved with a lot.
Well, I mean,
movies.
also like they kind of kicked out. Well, they didn't kick him out, but didn't they force him out?
Something on the line.
There's something weird like that.
But anyways, they decided to build their own studio, and they're doing their own thing, which is awesome. They're collaborating with a lot of different directors, but Guillermo del Toro and some actors as well, like Dakota Fanning as well too. So cool, props to them. The same team with Celebrate. Celebrate, they opened their own studio, and all the profits went to themselves.
Skill Up, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the one.
But that's my whole thing is that I'm hoping that they continue doing that, and they don't fall into the temptation of being bought out, because that's what happened to a lot of studios.
They did mention they were not. I think Sony wanted to, and they said no, we're going independent.
Yeah, and I'm hoping I'm hoping that more studios are like that, because that is going to make it so that it can also become competitive, because as they get bought out, I think Microsoft will be like, I'm going to spend much money, but you can cut corners.
Well, the first thing is being able to prove yourself that you're a studio that is worth staying.
Which a lot of studios have done that, but
they freedom and they did good.
Yeah, that has happened.
Was good combat.
Yeah, that has happened. But again, when one of those big dogs smell that, they're going to I smell money, and then they're going to spend money. They eventually lose money, and then they have to sell the studio.
It's like money talks, like Bungie doing a deal with Sony. That was horrible.
I don't think they initially going to say, "Oh yes, I'm going to destroy my company by just buying this."
No, they don't. But I think again, the thing is like they get it, but then
the final say.
Yeah, the publisher will be like, "No, I want you to do this. Like, you want to do this? No, we're going to do this."
And then the studio's working on it. The publisher comes, are like, "Why are you doing this?" So that was our vision. No, I changed that. It's like, oh. That's the problem about being bought out, is your vision can be controlled, or the final say is by the publisher. Yeah, at the end of the day.
But also at the same time, the challenge is, well, I need more money to develop my game.
Right.
But I think that's the thing. It's like, I don't think a lot of these studios were in financial need. They weren't dire for
overspending.
Yeah. I don't think they were like, oh crap, we need someone to buy us out. No, it's just like, Microsoft, PlayStation came up with an offer. They're like, "Oh, we can't say no to $300 million.
We couldn't confuse.
Yeah, we can't say no to $300 million. No. We can make great games." They go in there not knowing that Xbox or PlayStation is gonna be like, "No, you need to do it how I say it."
It's kind of like in Hollywood, like even like when you look at like the Ninja Turtles, everybody talks about Michael Bay and the Turtles. Well, yeah, I mean, he got the final say. It wasn't director, but a lot of it's Bay, because he was telling the director like, "No, it needs to be like this, and that."
And then he got tired and he left.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. But it's kind of the same way in the gaming industry. So
yeah, so that's the biggest thing. It's like, is you're not the final say anymore. No. It's going to be the one who bought you
the
out.
money. Yeah,
because the money talks.
And that gets compromised.
I mean, actually, question like that he mentioned Days for You. I mean, what are like games you're looking forward to?
I'm excited to play Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that.
It came out.
I haven't played it yet.
Yes.
That one I wanted to play. The one that you talked. What was it called again?
Pragmata?
Pragmata. Yeah, I want to play that one too.
Should be on the. Do you have you on the Steam family?
Nope.
I can add you. Yeah, Pragmata. The other one I was looking forward to is Tales of Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
What is that? What is that fighting? What's it called? From
What?
Capcom.
Oh.
The anime style Marvel one.
The Mugen one?
Yeah, is that coming out this year?
Capcom's doing that?
No, it's not Capcom.
no,
Who is it? It's not NetEase.
No, it's what's the name that did the Dragon Ball Fighters, isn't it?
Arc
Starts with
System.
a- yeah, Arc
Arc
isn't it
System?
Arc System? I could be wrong. I thought it was Arc System. So like, yeah, my number one already came out as RE9. Tale of Annihilation, Pragmata. I don't have a PlayStation, so otherwise I'd say Wolverine.
Yeah, Toko. Marvel Toko.
Wait, but who makes it?
Oh, the fighting game.
It's
I just want to know who it
I
is.
thought it was Arc Studios.
Could be. I don't know.
Marvel Token. Yeah, the fighting.
Good guess, at least, but
it's Arc Systems.
it is Arc. Okay. So yeah, I mean, but they're a trusted developer, so that,
Yeah,
that'll
so
be
that
fine.
it is coming out this year,
I
August
think the
6th.
demo is already out too.
Oh, Ace Combat 8 and
that one looks cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And then Forza 6 Tokyo.
Yeah, I heard of that too.
Was Tokyo
Tokyo Drift.
or Japan, I guess in general. But those are kind of the ones for me. But those are like very specific. Everything else, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I've just lost my patience with devs.
it's all good.
Oh, good.
All good. Alrighty, boys.
Really quick, I was gonna mention really quick, jumping on topic.
Huh?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh,
I watched 2 minutes of it.
that was random.
I was gonna bring it up because I remember that we had this conversation. Like, there's a lot of good shows that are coming. Like this season, like right now, it's a good time for television. Invincible has been amazing. I was telling Miles before you got here that I think when it comes to non-anime, I guess American cartoons, there is Avatar. I think it's Invincible is up there as well. The story is being amazing. It's being really driven.
Have you watched it,
Invincible?
Miles? Have you read the comic? I think it's following the comic actually pretty accurately.
They make a couple of changes in there.
And when he fights Conquest again?
Yes, but some of the characters as well, they make some tweaks in there.
Okay.
That has been great. The Boys season 5, final season
Right?
has been really, really good.
Is that weekly or?
Yes, and they released 2 episodes already.
The only one I was really disappointed this year that I was excited for shows was Fallout. I couldn't get through season 2.
Oh, I stopped. I never watched it actually.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember what else. Yes, going back into Malcolm in the Middle. So Malcolm in the Middle just released their
All 4
episodes,
episodes, which is
special.
that's all that's coming out. Yep,
That's
4?
it. Yes,
it's all out on Hulu.
I gotta say the first 2 episodes have been really interesting.
Are they an hour or?
I think the first episode was 30 minutes. I think all the episodes have been 30 minutes in there.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
mostly. I feel like it's mostly nostalgia. You get to see a lot of familiar faces. I'm guessing that they're testing it out to maybe have a revival show, but right now it's treated as something special. So maybe we'll be just contained and that's about it. But yeah, I think I don't know how the last 2 episodes are, so I don't know.
I'm gonna start watching when I get finished here.
Yeah, it has been pretty funny.
The only thing I've watched lately was Young Sherlock on Amazon Prime. That was really good. Very, very good.
Nice.
But I haven't watched too much. That's good to hear that we got some good stuff on that.
Yeah, of course, like Daredevil as well has been.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Daredevil.
Daredevil's
You guys
good.
have been really
Yep.
liking that.
Yeah, yes. There's 4 more episodes. 3 more episodes.
Is
and
it 8 or
special.
9?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You can check. But yeah, going like I mentioned before, they're doing such a good job. I think it's much better than season 1, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Like this last episode was really I really need to know what's gonna happen.
On Daredevil?
Yes.
Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. Hell yeah.
So,
Oh, and then one thing I'm excited for on the movie stuff is, did you guys see the new trailer for the new Gundam movie?
no.
I will show you guys after this. It looks freaking amazing.
Wait, live action Gundam?
No, but it's an anime, but it's a Gundam movie. It's not a
Oh yeah, I
series.
did hear about that. Yeah.
The trailer dropped yesterday. I'll show you.
I need to
Yeah, I
watch
saw
this. All right.
What'd you think?
I thought it was
I
cool.
think it was amazing.
I have like what?
We'll show you in a sec.
Okay.
But
All right, guys, well, it's that time again to say goodbyes. Remember, you can watch this episode on YouTube, or if you want to hear it on any of your podcast platforms, go ahead on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Podomatic, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember to follow us on the social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Chivino Podcast, capital C, capital N, capital P. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you later. This is David the Smash Fan.
how's your tech guy?
Burn here.
And we had Shark King, but he left. And this is Chivino Podcast. Peace.
Hobby, we're having some of those wheat thins. David got some tomato and basil. They're actually pretty fire.
The Outcast.
Yeah, dude. I think wheat thins are underrated.
I agree.
They're not the sexiest snack, but they're good.
First of all, it's not the Outcast. The band is called Outcast.
David, calm down.
Yeah.
And it's Andre
Calm down.
3000, you mother
Calm down.
trucker.
Calm
There you
down.
go.
No, he called him the Outcast.
The Outcast.
It was
It's
funny.
not the they're called
Wow,
Outcast.
David, tomato.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to
Wow.
freaking punch you in the face.